Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we're talking Korean skincare. It seems like a hot minute since I've actually sat down and spoke specifically about Korean skincare. We're putting that right today. I know there's a lot of people out there that really want to dip their toe into this market, but kind of don't know where to start. There are so many different products. Often they have different names and terminologies to what we're used to here in the West, and it can become a little bit baffling. Well, in today's video, I'm going to share with you the best Korean skincare products I think everyone should try at least once. Well, in my opinion anyway. So, sit back, relax, and let's talk the best Korean skincare. Now, before we get into this video, I would love to know what your personal recommendations are when it comes to Korean skincare. I'm still navigating my way through this market, and there's so many products that I want to try. The ones that I'm calling out in today's video are my true holy grails and favourites that worked really well for my individual skin type, and I'm happy to recommend to you guys. But of course, there's lots of other ones that I'm looking to try in 2022, so your recommendations will be so helpful for me. So reach down and leave me a comment with your favourite product from the Korean skincare world. Hopefully, whilst you're down there, you'll also want to give this video a big thumbs up and a like if, like me, you're a little bit hooked on Korean skincare and can't wait to explore more. It's just one way of letting me know that you enjoy this style of content, and honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. But with all that being said, shall we cut the waffle and just delve straight on in? And I thought long and hard about how to effectively structure this video. I thought, do you know what, the best way is just how we would do it in our own skincare routine. So let's start with the cleansers. I've enjoyed so many different cleansers that I've tried from the Korean skincare market, but two really stood out for me. I've got one balm and one gel recommendation that I want to share with you. For those of you that have been following the channel for some time, it'll probably come as no surprise that my favourite balm cleanser from Korea is this one. This is the Beauty of Joseon Radiance Cleansing Balm. So good. There's a couple of products featuring from Beauty of Joseon because honestly they're one of my favourite brands. This balm is everything. They did a recent reformulation around 6 months ago where they took out some of the potentially irritating ingredients, which honestly has taken it from a good cleanser to like an outstanding one that I think is applicable for just about all skin types. This melts everything off, from the dirt, the debris, pollution, SPF, all gone when you apply this product to the skin. It feels like the most luxurious butter when you use it, and it's like an at-home spa treat. I absolutely adore this one. If you're looking for something in the gel cleanser category, I would totally recommend this. This is the Revectin Skin Essentials Conditioning Cleanser. A lot of the Korean brands, you'll notice as we go through this, have quite long names, which honestly, it's like a tongue twister for me when I'm trying to film and pronounce these at the same time. I do love this though. It was a toss-up between this and the Haru Haru Wonder Cleanser as to which one I wanted to recommend today, but I think this one just pips Haru Haru to the post. The reason for this is it leaves the skin so soft, yet so hydrated. A lot of foaming and gel cleansers will say, hydrate you to the gods, and you know that's all just marketing, over-promising and under-deliver, because they never do. This one genuinely achieves that. Even on the drier skin types, this won't leave you feeling stripped, dried. It does definitely work as a cleanser to remove almost everything, bar maybe the most stubborn waterproof makeup, and I absolutely love it. For me, I think this is tube number 5 that I've bought, and I can see this being a feature of my skincare routine for many years to come. As someone with super oily, acne-prone skin, gel cleansers are my preference, and a lot of them do fail to deliver. Not with this Revectin one. Honestly, your skin will love it. Now let's segue seamlessly on to the toners. I've got a little bit of a love-hate relationship with toners, essences, and mists. I think sometimes we overuse them in our skincare routine and we think they're going to change the world. There are a lot of really good toners out there, but some of them are nothing more than just an extra step in your skincare routine. So I'd say if you want to choose a toner, make sure you look for a really well formulated one with an actual purpose, with an active ingredient that's going to deliver something for your routine. When it comes to the Korean skincare market, there's two that I absolutely adore. Let's first call out this, the Isntree Green Tea Fresh Toner. Sheer perfection if, like me, you have super oily and breakout prone skin. This has a beautiful blend of antioxidants in there with the green tea, but beyond just that, it just helps mattify everything down. Often products will promise to mattify the skin, and yet by lunchtime you're still a grease slick. I know from personal experience that this is usually the case. Not with this product. This will keep you matte all day long, and you can apply it with a cotton round, or do as I do and just put a couple of drops in the palm of your hand and then gently press it into the skin. I find that way you get a better application anyway. The product seems to sink in that little bit better, and you use less of the cotton round, so it's better for the environment. Just win, ding. But I'd say this is an essential for anybody who is having oily skin problems. They maybe just want something that will genuinely mattify their complexion and prevent like their makeup breaking apart by about lunchtime. This, couldn't recommend enough. Also in like the mist, toner and essence category, I want to call out this. This is the Cialis Falling into the Rose Mist. So good if you have slightly drier skin types and you just want something to add an extra layer of hydration, also smell literally divine, and you can keep it in the fridge to calm and cool everything down in those warm summer months. This blends like argan oil alongside some other beautiful facial oils in a water suspension that also has a beautiful amount of rose water in here as well. It smells like an English rose garden, which is so uplifting, so floral, so fresh, but it also hydrates the skin to the gods. An absolutely fantastic mist. The spray on here is also amazing. So once you've used the full product, rinse it out, and then you can put some of your other favourite skincare products in here, knowing that you can reuse it and get that gorgeous light mist spray with whatever product you want to transform. This has been game-changing since I discovered it, and I like to use this in the winter months when my skin needs a little top off of the hydration. I find that this just dials things up and is a beautiful step in your skincare routine. Now, speaking of those serums, let's talk about some of my favourites from Korea. First up is this, the Beauty of Joseon Glow Serum. I told you that Beauty of Joseon will be featuring quite heavily in this video because I love the brand. This is my favourite of their serums. This combines propolis, which is one of nature's natural brightening ingredients, alongside a really nice concentration of niacinamide. I said in a previous video, which I'm going to link up there, be careful about how much niacinamide you use and the concentrations you reach for. Brands are always telling you need a 10, a 12, a 15% concentration, when actually the science says something below 5% is probably optimal. Maximum results, minimum side effects. That's what you get with this. It's a low concentration of niacinamide, which if you use consistently day in, day out, you'll see some really nice glow up to the skin. And I think it's a beautiful option for people that maybe don't like to reach for vitamin C, find it a little sensitizing. This can give you all that luminosity without any of the side effects. Such a beautiful product. I also want to call out this. This is the Aquel Licorice pH Balancing Serum. Licorice, again, similar to propolis, is one of nature's natural brightening ingredients. It can help even out the skin tone, bring back some radiance. And whilst some of the Aquel products have been a bit hit and miss, some of them have like bergamot oil in, which can be very sensitizing, can sting the skin. This one doesn't. This is so well formulated. It calms, it soothes, and it also has some really nice brightening components. I'd say when you're shopping Aquel, be a little bit careful and really read those ingredients lists to the full to make sure you know what you're getting. But if you kind of want to take all the mystery out of it and just reach for one standout product from the collection, it will be this one. So nice. It also has the nicest dropper ever that I find just dispenses that perfect amount without spilling everywhere. Packaging is gorgeous and the formulation is just as good. Finally, let's call out this, the Isntree Spot Saver Mugwort Ampule. Now you'll notice a couple of these recommendations have been geared towards the acne prone, the oily skin types out there. That's just because that's my individual skin type, so I've been able to put these products through their paces a little bit more thoroughly, and I do think that the Korean skincare market has some great options for people with oily, acne prone skin. This is one of my absolute favourites, and I do find if you use this on a consistent basis, you'll notice that your breakouts appear less inflamed, less red. It definitely helps to, even out the skin tone and just diminish the overall heal time of any spots that you do have. I use this as an all over treatment before I go to bed, and I wake up and definitely notice the difference. Okay, it's not going to cure everything overnight. This isn't going to zap that zit in an instant, but I do find with consistent use, I get fewer breakouts than I maybe had before I was using this product, and when I do get a zit or a blemish, it tends to heal quicker, and that's something that I definitely look out for in my serums and products, and this just delivers every single time. One category of skincare that I love to shop Korean is moisturisers. That's because of all the humidity in Korea, you tend to find that most of the moisturisers are super lightweight, often gel-based. That's fantastic. Again, if like me, you have super oily, acne-prone skin, I want something that won't leave you feeling weighed down or too heavy. I've got literally so many moisturiser recommendations to make to you today. Let's start with one of the thicker moisturisers in the Korean skincare world, and that's this, the Oh So Simple Water Cream by Crave Beauty. This has some stunning oat blend in here to calm and soothe any inflammation, and it's probably one of the richest of the Korean moisturisers on the market. I don't want to, delude people into thinking this is going to be the most occlusive moisturiser you've tried. It's not, and you might want to put on multiple layers of this if you have particularly drier skin type, but this worked so well for me, and in those cooler winter months, it's the one that I'm gravitating towards the most. If you want a product that is super lightweight, gel-like, won't weigh you down, but will leave behind a meaningful equal amount of hydration. These two are the ones I always call out. This is the Make Prem Extra Moisture Essence with Panthenol. This is the V-Green Daily Moisture Cream. Both of these are superb if you have oily, acne-prone skin and want something lightweight in terms of a summer moisturiser. The V-Green is also vegan if you're living a plant-based lifestyle. That's a huge tick in the box. And both of these contain really nice amounts of moisture, but they also have calming and soothing ingredients. So if you find your skin is a little bit irritated, a little bit redness prone, both of these will help to tackle that. My favourite of these two, if I had to choose one, would be the Make Prem. It just glides onto the skin and it's such a lightweight, it's almost like a hybrid between a serum and a moisturiser and just disappears so effortlessly. If you actually want all the benefits of this in a true serum, they do it in a serum version, which whilst I prefer the cream because I think you just get a little extra hydration from it, if you want super lightweight and something you can combine with your other serums, reach for the serum version of it, which is really good too. Now finally, no Korean favourites video would be complete without a mention of a Korean sunscreen. The Korean sunscreen market exploded a few years ago when people realised actually you can get lightweight, elegant sunscreens that don't leave you feeling like you're wearing a mask and at beautifully affordable price points. There's been a bit of trial and error involved. You know, some Korean sunscreens I find perform better than others. Obviously we had the whole Korean sunscreen scandal, but I don't want that to put you off reaching for Korean sunscreens because there's still some great tried, tested and independently verified options. I captured all of my favourites in a recent video, which I'll leave a link to up there, definitely worth checking out. But my two current go-tos are these. This is the Safe Recipe by Pestalo, which I love because it combines skincare and sun protection all in one product. You've got a verified SPF of 50+ here, which is amazing, but you've also got panthenol and ceramides. This will boost the skin's barrier function. It'll also calm and soothe any redness and inflammation you might have. And you know what? Sunlight, UV radiation is one of the #1 causes of irritation and inflammation in the skin. So if you can get a sun protector with some panthenol in there as well, like what's not to love? This is so good. Because it has got an element of mineral UV filters in here, it won't be applicable to all skin types. I do want to call that out, but it's a beautiful product that just glides so well onto the skin. Finally, I want to call out the beauty of Joseon Rice Relief Sunscreen. This is a chemical version of like the Pestalo Safe Recipe. Disappears without zero white cast or ashiness to the skin. I mean, it's applicable for all skin types. You will not know that you've actually applied a product after putting this on the skin, but it has a tried, tested and verified SPF of 50+. Game-changingly good. Unfortunately, it's sold out in a lot of places, which is why I don't have it to show here today, as I use my bottle up and I'm desperate to get my hands on it. I'm keeping a firm lookout and I have left links to where you can purchase it, as will all other products mentioned in today's video. If you want to see this one in action, just see how beautifully it applies to the skin, I did a recent shorts on it, which I'll leave a link to up there. Check that out, because honestly, this was like a game-changing revelation when I discovered this sunscreen. So, there you have it, guys. A rundown of my favourite Korean skincare products, the ones that I would definitely recommend you start out with if you're looking to dip your toe into the Korean skincare market. I would love to know what your personal favourites are, so sound off in the comments section below. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.